All roads lead to the vein.
Hey everyone, Brad Chmielewski here with episode 136 of Shatter The Vain. It's a new year, same show, new show. It's the same show, same podcast that hopefully you're enjoying, liking, supporting, whatever we're doing. Hopefully everyone's new year is off to a good start on and off the Halcyon Fold. So this week there's no news. There's not a ton of reveals coming out of Super Evil Megacorp. They've all been on vacation. They've been out of the office this past week and a half, I believe. So yeah, everyone's enjoying the holidays, just enjoying the season, like getting ready to kick off 2017 with a big bang. So the news is light, but we still got a show. I still got a show for you, and I got TinyxDestiny joining me on this week's episode. Fantastic streamer on Twitch. Everyone should check her out. There's links in the notes, descriptions, all that good stuff. So check out her stream. Usually streaming early evenings most of the time, I believe she said. So yeah, check that out for sure. And then we dive into a little bit talking about our predictions for maybe 2017, what we might see, what we might not see. These are all our opinions. We know nothing. We know no secrets. I really don't know any secrets, so I can't even pretend like I'm giving anything away because I don't know anything. But yeah, stuff we'd like to see coming here from Super Evil Megacorp and Vainglory 2.0. And then I'm sure we're going to see stuff about 2.1 here very soon. It's going to be exciting couple months. Chinese New Year is coming. I know we already have that kind of hint at some of the skins that might be coming that's in game. So get ready for more news on that coming very soon. But let's do it. Like I said, short episode. So let's jump into it. Episode 136.
Shatter the Vain. A podcast about vainglory.
This is the 136th episode of Shatter the Vain. My name is Brad Chmielewski, and this is a podcast all about vainglory. Every week, breaking down the news, gameplay, game tips, and hopefully we can all become better players together. And every week I'm bringing on new people from the community, people that love vainglory, are part of the scene, promoting it, and this week is no exception. I have TinyxDestiny joining me. Welcome.
Hello. How are you?
Good to have you on here. You're the first guest of the new year. This is exciting.
Thanks for having me.
So for people that haven't seen your stream or even heard of you, you want to do a little introduction of who you are?
I'm Destiny. You'll probably see my titles that I'm a noob. Just so I don't I pretty much don't let anyone down. Plus, I don't try to act like anything I'm not. I'm learning.
But you've been streaming though for a while now on Twitch, right?
Yes. I think 2 years now.
Jeez, okay.
I started with Clash. Yeah, I started with Clash.
Okay. What made you switch over to Vainglory? Were you kind of just done with Clash, or do you still play Clash too?
No, I actually don't play Clash at all. And I was I was consumed with Clash. I played some Call of Duty and Division, stuff like that. I actually said I would never play Vainglory.
Oh, really? How come?
I just never played a MOBA before. Closest thing maybe was I played World of Warcraft in high school.
Okay.
But, I just never thought I would get into a game like that. And I saw people slowly switching over, like Lady Beach and stuff like that. But I went to TwitchCon not this past year, but the year prior. And
the first one, yeah.
Yeah, Wolf Hands has always been trying to get me to play. And I was like, yeah, that's not my type of game, but he likes my streams. But they invited me out to dinner, and they were all so close-knit. And then I started seeing how they were the community, listening to the game players, and they'd fix things and actually listen to their players, and that actually made me try the game. And I was like, oh, this game's actually fun.
Oh, yeah. So they wined and dined you and got you on board. That's pretty fun.
But I mean, I paid attention to their social media like people tweet at them and they're like, "Oh, this is wrong. Okay, maintenance break now." You know, no offense, Super. Okay, maybe a little offense, but they don't do that.
They're not listening to this podcast, so we can talk shit about them all we want.
True. Like they have a thing called modding in Clash, and it took them way too long to fix it. And by that time, everyone had switched over to Vainglory or some
Okay.
other game.
Yeah, it seemed like around that time, like a lot of Clash people came over, and now
Yeah.
if they stuck with Vainglory, that's great. Some of them, I think, just left both of them completely behind at this point. But yeah, it's you start to realize there's other games out there, even though like sometimes you get trapped in these one worlds.
Yeah, that's probably like the biggest thing that I saw. Because I don't really ever see that many game developers do that. That like listen, and then they do the dev streams where they talk. They actually talk to their chat.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, that was it. It's the dev streams for people who haven't seen them in a while because they're kind of they're not always there.
And they're revamping. Plus, they were getting ready for 2.0.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, they've always been pretty fun. They're always giving away ice and answering questions and just trying to like. No. Yeah.
We're making new ways to make you guys spend more money on our game.
Exactly. Yeah. Super Evil. Yeah, they want you to spend money, but
Like-
they don't want you. They want you to be part of it too.
Like every event I've gone to now, I see Chief Pat at Vainglory events.
Oh yeah.
Just goes to
That's
show
right.
you.
So that's cool. And then this last TwitchCon, you even had like a graphic up there on the board. That was pretty awesome
It
to
was.
see.
I was really excited because I didn't know. Like he said, that they asked me for a feature, like if they could use me, and I didn't think it'd be anything like that because it was huge.
Yeah.
Like it was actually
Have you-
at the booth, and I was like, "What?" Nerds came
Yeah.
up to me. They had Nerds for Revenge came up to me. He's like, "Did you take a picture with your face?" And I was like, "What?" And he walked me behind the booth, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so big."
That's awesome. How did this past TwitchCon compare to the first one? Did it feel like a lot bigger and like
Oh,
just
yeah, it
a
was
better
definitely-
event?
It was definitely a lot bigger. But TwitchCon last year was their first one, so it was less organized. It was definitely still just as fun, even if more fun, because more people actually had time to save and actually go. Last
Right.
year, the prior, not as many people got to go that I knew.
Yeah, it seemed like the first one was a little bit of a last minute almost, and like, hey, we're doing this. Come hang out. Yeah, and they're already planning the third one now. I've seen tweets and updates from them just about
Yeah.
like, yep, it's coming. Get ready.
I know
So
we're
that's
like
exciting.
supposed to go for like social networking, but I honestly just like going to hang out with the people that I talk to every day.
For sure, yeah. Especially like, not only are they in your chats, but then you watch their streams too. I'm sure.
Yeah, I know. Spend all that money just to go hang out with people, but hey,
Hey, sometimes it's a vacation, right?
that's pretty much what it is.
Oh, so on your stream, it's a noob stream, I guess you said that. What do you
I
do
know, I
on there?
think-
Do you play?
I think it's just fun.
Okay.
Like we just all hang out, play video games. I've been doing less, like a little bit of less, just because I have been ranking more. I only
Okay.
solo rank on my main, so I've been stuck in this like Bermuda Triangle of 5 and 6, because
Okay.
like no one down there knows what like armor. Sometimes they don't even know what a reflex block is,
Okay.
and I cry.
Yeah, it's tough. You do get stuck in some of those elos that just like you feel like days you just aren't going anywhere. Then you'll have one
Yeah.
good day, and then you'll think you're awesome, and then it'll just crash down the next day.
And I'm just like, I look at their builds, I'm like, why? Especially
So
like,
oh god.
I'm a support main.
Okay.
I mean, I can play, like, I've definitely grown to be able to play other things now, which is good. So now I'm not stuck like, oh, they duo Q and they lock in jungle and lane. That's good for me because I rather support, because when someone else picks support and then they don't support, I get salty. I get salty, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
It's like, why did you
But-
choose support and you're not gonna support?
Then you're not gonna do it, yeah. They just wanted to do carry Catherine and make it happen. That's what happened.
Pretty much.
So are you ranking then on stream, or is the stream like all just kind of fun hangout?
Yeah, it's all a mixture. I made sure to get someone to make me an SEA account and an EU account so I can play with everyone. I try
Oh,
to
cool.
squeeze it in. The only thing is like it depends on my time. I usually have like a few people that are SEA come in. Syncarius is my main person that comes in, but it's
Okay.
just like I know there's a lot of streamers that can't play with other regions, so I think that's nice to do.
Yeah, that is fun. Like I play on the EU account
Yeah, I mean
sometimes,
it
and
lags, but
yeah, but
I
not
mean
as bad as
yeah, I lag on
SEA.
my main. I was gonna say I lag on my main, so sometimes
Oh, okay.
not a lot, but it depends.
So you're just used to it, the
Yeah.
general lag of.
Sometimes I think it's my tablet. I've got an iPad Mini too. I
Okay.
think it's pooped out from all my Clash days, hours
Okay.
of
Yeah.
Clash.
Yeah. I think I have the late. I had that iPad, and then I upgraded to a new mini, and the visual lag is just nuts with like Adagio Fire and
Mm.
all the particle effects are just like crazy sometimes. The
Yeah,
mini can't handle it.
yeah, I'm starting to think it's time for an upgrade soon.
That's all right.
Probably.
So then before we don't there's not a lot of news this week, so we don't have much to talk about because Super Evil Megacorp's on vacation,
Uh,
and
I,
2.0 is in a pretty good spot right now, so no one's like hating on it that
I
much.
like it. I think it like at first I didn't like the idea like oh no more potion, no more shop in the beginning, but I actually like
Yeah.
it. Actually.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it too. But I guess over the holiday, they had this like run for 1 million opals that a lot of content creators were involved with. I was
Mm.
involved. You did one too. What'd you think of this event? I guess it was pretty cool. They hooked it up with ice for these
I didn't
content
get mine yet,
creators.
but I hope I get it after they come back.
Oh, okay. So you did it, but you didn't get the ice.
Yeah, but I'm sure they never like steer me wrong, so I'm
Okay.
positive they'll just reimburse me. But
Okay. Nice.
I did you keep track of what you won
Um,
in the
I
chest?
did. I went. No, I didn't like
I
make a
didn't go as
list, but
far as Fuji went hardcore. He kept track of every opal he won and like
yeah.
yeah, he went hardcore. I just kept track of the heroes and the skins.
Okay.
Because like I didn't want to like keep the stream slowed down or anything, you know?
Right, you have to kind of look back at it too, because when you're streaming or recording a video, if you're adding up glory or anything like that, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, there's these numbers are too big. I can't keep up.
Yeah. Well, and I squeezed it in like the day after I came back, and I flew home at like I think I came home at like midnight that night before.
Okay.
So I streamed the very next day. I'm surprised I got a spot and because I did a 24-hour the night before I left.
Okay.
I wish I could have got that slot.
Right, that would have helped fill a
And it was
good
yeah,
hour, I guess,
and
of
it
time.
sucks because T-Dog, that's the day he had internet problems. I was like, damn, T-Dog, wish you told me.
Yeah, we could have swapped
I
days
know,
or
I was
something,
like,
right?
team, we could switch days. I got 12 skins and 7 heroes. Some were
Okay.
duplicates. Yeah.
Right.
But out of 55 chests, I mean, it's supposed to
That's
be,
pretty good.
it states it's supposed to be, you know, as good as 1 in 3 chance. It's still better than, you know, because some of those skins are like 1,000 ice. Some of them, some are about
Yeah, definitely.
900 to about 1,200, depending on what you get.
Yeah, I think I said in my video like it is a really good thing if you're a new player
Yeah,
and kind
yeah,
of and don't
absolutely.
have anything. Then
Yeah.
this is the way to like get kind of set up and get a bunch of stuff right away. But someone that if you have like all the heroes and
All the
like
skins, yeah.
some skins,
Mm-mm.
you don't no,
That's
don't
actually,
bother with the chests.
I did it on a second account because since I'm stubborn and I will only solo queue rank on my main, I don't want to get
Okay.
carried. That's my thing. I know a lot of people get carried and like not okay. Let me say it. Not all women, not all women get carried, but there are gonna be that do get carried,
Oh,
and
damn. Okay.
and and there are definitely beast women out there. But you know, so I only solo on my main, but a lot of people tell me I would get higher, like tier 9ish, if I would just play with the team. So I made a second account and I've been
Just to
ranking
play
on
with other
it.
people.
Yeah,
Okay.
ranking around people with like tier 5, tier 6. I'm already higher than my main. But so I did do the Opal run on that account, so it was good to
Nice.
unlock skins and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I did too. And I don't think anybody who they hooked up with Ice got that 1 million Opal
Nope, I don't think
reward.
so
So
either.
that's pretty sad. I was expecting
At
at
least,
least
yeah, I was
one of them.
one person. And did you see the guy? He did 3 Opal runs.
Oh, he did. Jeez. Okay.
I mean,
That's a.
he did it with the Amazon deal.
Oh, okay. So he bought the.
Hmm.
It was like, yeah, it was a really good deal if you
I
have
was, I,
an
I was,
Android tablet and can do it.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little upset because I had misread the Jewel deal when it was like double ice, and I bought $100 on that, and I was like, this isn't double ice.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I cried because I only do ice because I give away ice on my stream, like
Okay.
randomly. I always do like little hit 250s in between games or like 500 here and there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Now, like when people are like, look at all that ice you have, and I'm like, it's for you guys. Like
It's
I
for
have
you,
all the
yeah.
skin, so why do I? Like
I
what?
can't buy anything in game. I just have this
I do, I
stuff
do,
on
I
here.
do have like the permanent glory boost and stuff. I don't know why I still have that.
Yeah, I think I have a permanent glory boost on
Yeah,
my main account, and I have so much glory that I don't know what. Can
you
I
know what I
give
do?
glory away? That's what I need to
I
do.
always buy like the glory boxes until I get like the legendary and the epics cards,
Okay.
and then I let the box reset, and then I like use those cards and break it down for essence for like the new skins.
Oh, there you go. That's a good
But
use of your excess
especially because like
glory.
after that opal run, I have 60,000 glory.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Yeah.
So that's probably what I'll do. So if you guys have a lot of glory and you don't know what to do with it, I suggest that.
So what days are you streaming? What days can people check you out?
I usually stream late afternoons, PST.
Okay.
Um, it depends.
Is-
It's like varies. I usually always tweet out though, or my Discord.
okay. So it's not a set like Monday, Wednesday, Friday this
I do
time.
need to. It depends. Like my lupus is like day to day on how I feel. It kind
Okay.
of sucks, but
Fair enough.
it hasn't been as bad.
Okay, well, yeah, everyone should check out your stream. It's a lot of fun. You seem like you're always having a good time whenever I like pop in to
Okay.
lurk for a little bit.
I have a mouth, so if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I'm very
Nice.
straightforward.
Nice. So we do have a little bit of news that I'd love to jump in and talk about a couple things that are happening in Vainglory this week. Yeah, let's dive into that.
Vainglory News.
So the first bit of news is we touched on this 2.0 a little bit. On Reddit, Captain Ito did an AMA about it. Did you get a chance to check this out or read any of this AMA? It's pretty fun because he answers a lot of questions.
No, I don't know.
So most of the questions were, at least the ones at the top, were about why'd you change the jungle shop? This isn't fun. Like everybody
adds
just does stuff in
complexity.
the lane. Yeah. People complaining about the potions not being there. That I don't mind so much. My problem with the potions not being there is you have a hard time like clicking on the same spots if you're like used to shopping real fast, either in both shops. You have to think now because everything's not there. So that's kind of rough.
And then you have to use the jungle minions, but to your advantage too. I like that.
Right, yeah. So I think it does add a little more diversity in the jungle on a whole, but a couple people did comment that it is really hard for new players, especially like I think skill tier 5 and below, who probably can't handle a lane where they're 1v3ing a team. Like it is rough because everyone just goes up to lane right away, and then it's battle royale for a little bit. Clear your jungle, battle royale. So if you've been playing battle royale for like a few months, you're probably like really good at this update. But I think that was some questions, and I think we may see some, I think, changes to the jungle a little bit, or something that just makes it so there's not this instant rush to lane, because it is hard. It just moved the battles from the jungle to the lane, this update. So that was some of the questions. Captain Needle answers a lot of questions on here. I believe it's over, so if you're looking to ask another question, you're gonna miss out now. But I would go through them and read there. He leaves some hints and some tips on like things that they're thinking about. I know one person asked about draft mode for all tiers, and it sounds like something that
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, but it sounds like that's something they're not looking to do. It looks like they're gonna add 2 bans for higher tiers before they'll even add draft mode for the lower tiers.
Yeah, they were talking about that at Worlds.
Yeah. So I think everyone needs draft mode, because I've had many comments on videos where people are like, how do I play draft mode? What's this other mode? Players don't know. Players don't even know what it is.
Yes, because there are times when we get into a draft and they don't even know you can swap heroes with the other person.
Yeah. So,
and I'm like, I picked that for you. And they're like, oh, I thought you ended up picking it for yourself. That's why I picked this person. I'm like, oh, man.
Right. And I think that's one reason why draft mode maybe doesn't work in the lower tiers, because the communication isn't there. But if it's not there to begin with, they will never learn. So it's a bad catch-22 on the draft mode issue. I think they need to figure out a way to solve this, or change it so teams get draft mode and solo queue doesn't. Or I don't know, something like that. Just something so it's a fair game for every tier, because yeah, if we run into another issue where a hero is bugged or overpowered and you're in a game every time, I'm sure Catherine right now she's getting banned out in most games I'm in. And
Yes.
she's a menace. So if you're in other tiers, you can just ride the Catherine train up and hope the other team doesn't pick it.
Yep, Stormcrown. Now even people with Echo.
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough. So that link to the AMA is in the show notes, so check that out. Another bit of news that came out this past week was Super Evil Megacorp is targeting UK universities for its eSports push. So this was a story on eSports Pro. It was an interview with Christian about just how they're going to be looking at like the universities and building teams there, where you already have your friends and people probably are in school, in classes together, and it makes a lot of sense because the team can then get together. Although these esports games are played all online and it doesn't matter where you are, but we've seen something like a TSM in their house, like it builds this like bonding together. So I think this is a smart move, and should be interesting to see. I don't know why they started with the UK. Maybe it was just some deal that they could work out, and maybe it's harder to do here in the universities in the US.
Yes, that's true. And then I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's true though, like TSM supposedly has a 1 year, they have to stay together for 1 year.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Maybe. I'm sure there's some contracts and stuff there in place. So
Especially with everyone who switches teams left and right.
I would say that's not a bad deal if you're on that team and you're doing at least decent. Like you feel it's got to be pretty cushy. Like I'm sure you play and practice a lot, but you know you're set for a year. So.
Yes, that's true. Especially in a house, and you're comfortable.
Yeah. Not all bad. So check out this article. It's a pretty good interview. And yeah, I'm sure we'll see more about. We're gonna see a lot more about the eSports Vainglory scene coming up with the franchise system. Evil 8's about to come back here soon. So it's going to be next month and towards the end of this month. It's going to be a lot of news on the explosion of eSports scenes, and I think some pretty cool stuff with new teams and new organizations coming on to the scene a bit. Then speaking of esports, the finals or the championships for season 3 of VIS Pro is coming up next weekend. So VAS Pro, it's streamed on Mob Crush, and the finals will be the championships will be between Gangstars and Hammers eSports. This is pretty cool. I have to admit, I do not watch a lot of the VAS Pro. I think Team Phoenix, they do a great job putting it on, and Dragonborn, and the production. Like, it looks great when I watch it, but it's on at such odd times. I hardly ever get to watch it. I feel bad.
It's okay. You can't catch everything.
I guess not. Do you watch this, or do you watch any of the
I usually catch the
scene?
past broadcasts and stuff, like
Okay.
when the YouTube videos, if depending on if it's on Mob Crush or Twitch,
Yeah.
But I do say like I do love both teams, but Gangstars, Old School Status and Rex, they're definitely a lot more comfortable together. And
Yeah.
like I saw when they were on Phoenix with E36 in Seattle, they were a little more tense. I feel like these three together, they were like at Worlds, they were so comfortable together.
Yeah, and they've been playing together for so long, and they've known each other for what, almost 2 years probably here in the Vainglory scene. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot from this team at these championships on the 8th and coming forward into like Evil 8 this season.
Zio and Aloha sync pretty well.
Yeah.
The sky works really well for him.
For sure, yeah. So check that out. It's January 8th, 2 p.m. PST time. So I'm sure I'll tweet out a link. There's a link in the notes. VAS League on Twitter tweets it out. Gangster, everyone will be sharing it and updating it. I probably should watch some of these because just to see what they're playing in update 2.0. I think that's what I've been missing a little bit. Like, what are those pros playing? I'm over here playing this hero. Is this who I really should be playing?
Right?
Yeah. It's sometimes nice to get that trickle down effect that happens.
Especially if someone does a particular build, all of a sudden you start seeing that build for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. That always influences things. Like, why didn't I think of that? That's kind of what I always think about. Like, how didn't I think of that?
At the same time, though, if someone else starts a certain build, someone might think it's dumb. But then if Mon C did it, oh, what? That's a good build.
Yeah, he's so smart. True. So, but that's it for all the news this week. Like I said, there's not a lot going on this week. There's gonna be a lot next week when the team at Super Evil's all back. So, with that, we'll move into a random item.
Random item.
So one of the items I wanted to talk about, I haven't done a random item in a little while, but this item is pretty awesome. The Null Wave Gauntlet. Have you been building this at all? As a support main, is this an item that you're like playing a lot or using a lot?
Honestly, I haven't used it yet. I've been practicing jungle and lane a lot lately.
Oh, okay, all right.
I've gone against it though. It's not too bad. It's not too bad because if you're going against like Catherine, I'm pretty used to it anyway.
Okay. I'll quickly go over the stats here. So when you activate it, it fires a blast at a target enemy, silencing them for 5 seconds, and then it deals a percentage of crystal damage. You get health, you get cooldown speed, you get energy recharge with it. My thing with this is I see it so infrequently that I don't see when it happens. And
yes,
then
I know what you mean.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm silenced for so long. What the heck hit
And
me?
then you look at the builds and you're like, that's why.
Yeah. I ran into a game where the jungler built this item, which I think is kind of smart because the support...
You don't see it coming, too. You're like, oh, probably building like Clockwork or Aftershock or something. Huh.
Right. And
maybe even Stormcrown.
All right, and it allows the support to focus on saving their team rather than shutting down the other team a little more. So it's kind of smart, and I kind of want to see more of this where the junglers build one of the utility items, like the Null Wave Gauntlet or the Contraption, to help offset the, I guess, burden of the captain. So, But that's, yeah, because I don't see this very much, it does fire this like flaming particle projectile at you, so you can reflex block it, you can stop it, you can know when it's coming, but because you don't see it very often, it's kind of like, what happened? But this is a pretty fun item to build.
Especially with Catherine too. It's like double, even longer.
Yes, if you can no wave the enemy support or captain, and then you'll be able to use your ultimate and silence them again. That's
I can only imagine Lady Labiche
using this combination.
Yeah.
So I would start to pick up this item and kind of build it. I don't know. My problem with building this item though is you're giving up something else.
Yeah, a spot. That's always the struggle though.
So I don't know what you want to give up here. If you want to give up one of your, because you got to have your fountain. You probably need a contraption.
Yes.
Or at least be carrying scout traps or flares. So
yeah, I always carry flares and swap out when I can, unless it's like a talk or a flicker, kestrel, pedal.
Yeah. I would almost maybe give up the crucible for the no wave gauntlet, because you're still getting the health as the support, and hopefully your allies have their own reflex blocks or Aegises.
Yeah.
And it's like, yep, sorry, you're responsible for blocking whatever happens. I will try to keep you as healthy and alive to win these fights, but you have to block something.
Yes. But then, if something goes wrong, you just blame the support. You didn't get a crucible.
That's true, yeah. But I had this no wave gauntlet, and it silenced them. No. But I don't know what you give up. It's a tough call. Like you have to make some hard decisions now as the support or the captain with these new items in update 2.0. It's tough. But check out the no wave gauntlet. It's a tier 3 item. It costs 2,400 gold, so it's a little expensive for the stats you get, but it's a lot of fun to play against and with. So yeah, check that out. All right. Before we wrap up the show here, I wanted to get some predictions from you on what you think might happen in Vainglory in 2017. And I got a couple here too.
Forum static.
The rumors and the leaks have kind of been shut down since the PBE has been changed a little bit, so there's not as many leaks and stuff happening right now. So no one knows what's coming.
To be honest, I follow that one Twitter page that leaks stuff, but I don't really peek at it too much. I kind of just let it come to a surprise, other than like what people may like tell me on Discord.
Okay, yeah, it's fun to be. I think it's fun to be surprised and just kind of
it's gonna come anyway. So.
So what do you think? Any thoughts for what we might see in this new year for Vainglory from Super Evil, or anything you'd even like to see?
I'd like to see how fast they implement the 2-hero ban. Okay. So that's 2 heroes on each side. That's gonna be so many heroes banned. It's gonna change the the countering.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we have enough heroes for that right now, or we need
definitely? I feel like
a couple more months.
We'll definitely need some more new heroes, I think.
Yeah, I think we need at least 4 more new heroes before a double ban happens.
I've always wanted, it would take time out just to do it, but it would be awesome if you could rearrange your activatables.
Ooh, yeah, that would be nice.
Because, do you ever, fat finger something by accident? You could hit boots or something. Especially people on cell phones. I love that they switched it. You can do it along the side. Now. I can't play on my cell phone because my hands are too small. I have a Note. Okay. I can't reach all the way in the middle. Okay. But that would be awesome.
I'm pretty bad at playing on the phone too, but yeah, I do like that feature they added. Moving them around would be nice, because if you could always count on certain items being in one spot, you have build that muscle memory, and it might make you a better player.
I don't know if they might think that is too easy, but that would be nice.
Yeah. Maybe something with force touch they might see it first, but maybe it creates an unfair balance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they would see that as like unfair. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Or if
I
it would
know,
automatically go in like alphabetical order.
Oh, okay. Like it always is in one spot. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be kind of neat. I know a lot of people are hoping for a 4v4 or 5v5 map coming this year.
Different.
I don't
Different
know if I
modes.
see that happening. I think we'll see different game modes for sure.
Yeah, different modes. Maybe like how Rocket League has it. I don't know if you ever played Rocket League. They have
A
like
couple
different.
times, but
Yeah, they have different game variations, different sizes.
yeah. So I think we'll see definitely more game modes. As far as like a 4v4 or 5v5, I kind of don't think that's gonna happen. I think this is like our game. It's a 3v3 game. If we see a
Yeah.
4v4, it's gonna
You would
be
need
in
a bigger map, or
yeah,
it's just gonna get too crowded.
yeah. So many heroes with AoE abilities in like tiny jungle
And
places.
sometimes
Like,
it gets too crazy as it is, especially if you're lagging. And do you ever lag during a team fight?
yeah, all of a sudden
Yes.
you're dead or
Yep.
you're somewhere
What's
else.
happening? Where am I? Oh, I'm dead.
So I,
Do you play viewer games sometimes?
sometimes, not too often though.
I would love to have it where it tells you who backed out.
Oh, like when they
You know,
either like in the game or in the
yeah,
okay.
like especially like Battle Royale, they exited the game because they didn't get a hero who they liked.
Ooh, that would be kind of nice. Like who declined? So you know, like,
Yes,
all right,
I'm kicking you out right now.
you're out. You're no. I don't play with that. You're just not making it fun for anyone else. So get out of
Yeah.
here. Be kind of nice. I would love to see Battle Royale get a new map. I think
That's
that
true.
is needed.
It's only
Like,
in lane
that's-
anyway.
Yeah, we should have. I know DZ has mentioned this. I mentioned this before. Like that, if you look over the edge of the cliff, you kind of see this one lane platform, and I think we should see Battle Royale be moved down there, or at least have a different design overall.
Even if it's
just
a zigzag.
yeah, that would be kind of different, like a different path, so it's not like straight.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Even if they had like a Battle Royale jungle version or a lane version, it would give us something, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Mix it up.
Yeah, something else. Let's see. Any other predictions? I'm sure we're gonna get more heroes. We get a hero like every month or so. I think we need another like kind of undead evil person that I hope we'll see in 2017. Like another cruel, but like
Like zombie-ish, maybe.
yeah, like ghost or something that does something with maybe like a fear mechanic where he like scares you or
Yes.
keeps you away from this side or something like that.
Nice to see another like a flying hero.
Oh, that could be cool. Yeah. I don't know. The map is so small, like heroes with fast movement abilities that could fly.
Yeah.
Could be
They
crazy.
shouldn't be able to fly over. You know what I mean? Like how Scar.
all terrain. They can just fly over terrain.
That'd be way too OP.
I don't know. We saw a lot of fun stuff come out in the last year, so it's hard to think what they might be pushing for. I think, yeah, we'll continue to see more heroes. The esports scene is going to get pretty crazy this year for sure. If it's for better or worse, we'll see what happens with that.
Sure. I'd like to see where the next championship's gonna be held too.
Oh, yeah, at the end of the year. Yeah, hopefully they do it, I think, somewhere outside of California. I think that'd be good for a lot of people that can't make it
I
out
was
there.
gonna say, I imagine they'll do one on the East Coast at some point.
That'd be nice. Or even
I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, move to Jersey or outside New York somewhere.
My guess would probably be New York or something.
Yeah, probably easier.
What's some more popular? New York, Florida, or something.
Right. Cool. Well, that's gonna do it for episode 136, I think. TinyxDestiny, thanks for joining me. This was fantastic.
Thank you for having me.
Where can people find you, get in touch? Twitter, Twitch, what's the best place to find you?
My name is pretty much TinyxDestiny on everything.
Okay, so you're easy to find then.
Yes, I'm very easy.
Nice. Oh, well, I'll put links in the show notes and the description, so everyone check out her stream. A lot of fun. Play some games. Don't back out of battle royales, otherwise she's gonna kick you. It sounds like.
I tell him to don't be a, kitty.
All right.
You know.
Go.
I don't want to curse on you.
It's fine. Then Shatter the Vain is on Twitter at Shatter the Vain. Website shatterthevain.com. All the episodes get posted there. Links to iTunes, Stitcher, the YouTube version as well. So check that out. Yeah, great way to kick off 2017. And I'll be back with another episode next week as we get some more news and some more updates from Super Evil Megacorp. All right, take care.
Shatter the Vain.
Let's get this over with.